Hi, I've got a great announcement today, which is that Paul North is starting as our Managing Director of our channel division. Paul, a very warm welcome to Zen.
Thanks very much, Richard.
Great
Delighted
to have
to be
you
here
on
today.
board. And you are joining, very familiar with both the industry and the channel.
I am indeed, yes. I've actually just celebrated my 19th year working in this industry, so right from the very age of 18 when I started at Internet. Yeah. So yeah, not unfamiliar at all.
In tech support, I believe.
Was indeed, yes, yeah. I've started my career in tech support and yeah, had visions to go into network engineering or development, but then fell into sales and it went from there.
Yeah, and from obviously Internet was acquired by City Fibre many years ago, so yes. You had a City Fibre journey then as well.
Yeah, so it was a very exciting journey at the time that I was at Internet, and absolutely loved growing with that business in the roles that I had there and working with the partners there, and then the acquisition from City Fibre brought that up into a kind of big high investment corporate environment, so that was really exciting at the time as well to go through that transformation and take that City Fibre proposition to the Internet partners that I'd known and loved and worked with for all those years.
And then All Points Fibre after that.
Yes, indeed. Yes, so more recently I've spent just over 3 years at All Points Fibre. So originally it was at Giganet. I joined there to kind of launch a channel from the ground up, which was a very exciting challenge for me and one that I really loved. And they were then made part of All Points Fibre as a wholesaler.
So one of your big objectives now is to take our ambition to become the UK's altnet aggregator of choice in the channel. I mean, we've made some great steps forward this year. It's now your mission to take that forward and deliver it fully. How are you feeling about that objective and also the opportunity to do that within the market now?
I'm feeling incredibly excited about the objective and joining Zen and about the opportunity as well. So I think if we look at some of the announcements that have come out from Zen over the last 3, 6, 9 months around the release of the Fibre Hub and some of the altnets suppliers that we've brought on board into that in quite quick succession, I think that's really exciting and puts a positive message out to the channel. And importantly, some of those altnets, we're picking those up to wholesale for the first time. There's brand new RFS to go at in both business and consumer. There's a huge opportunity for the channel. I think we talk about this gold rush that's here, and I think the next 2 or 3 years is really the time to capitalise on it. So I feel fortunate that I've joined such a great business at such an exciting time when you're in this next stage of innovation, and I can't wait to help lead it forward.
It is a very exciting time.
Hugely.
Now, Steve Warburton, been at Zen for over 25 years and run our channel business for over 20 years. You are handing over your baby at a very exciting time. How are you feeling about that?
Yeah, I think it's a bit bittersweet. I mean, as you say, Richard, I've been here a long time and I've really enjoyed running that partner business for the last 20 years. We've got some great partnerships. Really grateful to those partners for all the business they brought to us in that time and the strong partnerships we built up. But I think there's so much opportunity in the market right now. It's right that we dedicate an MD for that part of our business. I obviously run our consumer business as well. Lots of opportunity there. It's the right time to bring Paul in and to make the most of the market opportunity, and I've got every confidence that Paul will.
So rather than doing 2 jobs, being MD of consumer and MD of partner, you're going to focus all your energy on MD of consumer. Paul's going to focus all his energy on MD of partner. Obviously, as an ExCo, we're responsible for the business overall.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's the plan.
That's the plan. And I think I'll move from having sort of who's my favourite child sort of syndrome to actually I can dedicate all my energy to one area. And as I say, make sure that partner gets the attention it deserves and we make the most of the opportunity, which in my view is really significant, both from a broadband and an Ethernet perspective. So.
And just talk about that opportunity, because the altnet aggregator of choice, the current environment within the partner channel in our industry, what are you seeing as the future?
Yeah, and I think we've already seen, based on the altnet partnerships we've done already, that partners are really excited by it. There's a lot of the focus from the altnets has been on driving take-up on the B2C footprint. I think the business footprint's been largely untapped, so I think there's a great opportunity for partners to go out and attack that business footprint and drive take-up. Obviously, it gives them really compelling commercials. It gives them an edge. The competition's not as, in some cases, quite small or limited on those networks. So it's a really great opportunity for the partners to go and gain market share, win additional business.
And let's talk about that from the partner's perspective. What Zen is doing and what's happening in the industry. All the altnets they were racing to build full fibre. Some of them are still building, not all of them. They're now all thinking about mergers and acquisitions. And so it's a period of a lot of change still in the industry. So from the partner's perspective, Paul, what's your view of how the partners should maximise the opportunity over the next, say, 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, so I think you're right. I think we're going through this really interesting time with a potential consolidation going on that we're starting to see within some of those altnets already. But I think what we can offer with Zen and the Fibre Hub is the stability and the ease of access to all of those networks. I think, up until now, you would have had to potentially partner with multiple altnets if they even had a wholesale offering. So I think having that one shop as such, one shop front, is great for the partners. But I think importantly, opportunity, whether you are a localised MSP or telco reseller that just sells in Bournemouth as an example, then great, we've got some opportunity for you there with an altnet that we work for, and we can support the business and get behind them, with helping them target the right types of businesses that match their ideal customer profile. And if you're a national MSP or one of the major players in the market as well, then hey, guess what? We can give you access to a huge footprint which you can attack with all of your sales teams across the UK. So what I'm really excited to get into the detail of is the partners that we work with already today, how we can support their businesses. We're already doing a fantastic job of that, but how can we take it further and really maximise that opportunity together?
Yeah, and Steve, your view, again, looking at the market, looking at the opportunity from the partner's perspective, what would you be saying to our partners in terms of how you maximise the opportunity? And I think touching on the broadband opportunity and the Ethernet opportunity as well, and also this new Ethernet over FTTP opportunity.
Yeah, I'll give you a view, Richard. Yeah, so I think firstly in terms of the market, so as a partner, I think you have a choice. Do you go direct to the altnet, or do you go through aggregation? And clearly Zen is one of a few different options in terms of aggregation. I think there's a lot of effort involved in managing supply chains. So I think what we're finding is that the partners are saying, actually, going partnering directly with, say, 5, 6, 7 different altnets is a lot of effort. So we can take away a lot of that effort by just aggregating all those altnets together. You've got one platform to go to and you can manage all your orders in that way. I think from a broadband perspective, clearly there's, again, good opportunity to win new customers on those footprints. I think the Ethernet one's quite interesting because you end up in this kind of crossover situation, particularly the EO-FTTP, where we can offer really, really fast speeds for this price point that's kind of in between Ethernet and broadband with levels of SLAs that we've typically only seen on Ethernet. If you look in the market, clearly the incumbent has enjoyed a period of time where they've been able to have lots of customers on Ethernet, paying a bit of a premium. I think there's a great opportunity to go win market share there from the incumbent who's enjoyed that period of time. So that's a very disruptive opportunity with Ethernet over FTTP, in my view.
Yeah. And the level of competition is variable, isn't it? Because so in areas where you've already got OpenReach, the competition is greater, but then there are areas in, for example, the Freedom Fibre footprint, the Truly footprint, where actually if you want full fibre, as a channel partner or an MSP, that is the choice, and your options to get to that customer are very limited in comparison.
Yeah, and I think it's interesting because it's definitely a race. So what we do see is that once somebody's gone onto full fibre, you don't see a lot of churn, the service is super reliable, you can just upgrade your speed. So I genuinely think that the race is on for all of us to try and win those business customers in those areas, be it the partner, etc. I think it's really important that we move quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And I think the other thing is, even when OpenReach do overbuild, then the altnet's typically got better commercials.
Yeah.
So you've still got that commercial advantage, even after the overbuild.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I think it's a really good point on the kind of Ethernet over FTTP product. It's something I'm really passionate about as well. I think, we've seen the likes of ITS do that really well with that product that sits in the middle. And I think it's just a huge amount of opportunity for the channel to go out with that. So really excited to share more information on that with the partners as well as that grows. And I think we've just seen the new acronym come out potentially from the Telecoms Access Review of the LLE, lease line equivalent, I think it's. So it'd be interesting to see how that goes over the next kind of 12 months as well. Yeah,
because the EO-FTTP, we've only been selling ITS's EO-FTTP Fibre Lite product for a few months now, but actually what split are we seeing, Steve, between Fibre Lite, which is their EO-FTTP product, cheaper but not guaranteed, 100% guaranteed bandwidth, and the Fibre Bright, which is effectively a lease line?
Yeah, so interestingly, at the moment the split is weighting in favour of the EO-FTTP product. So I think it shows that businesses, they want the speed, they want the guarantees, but they don't necessarily need an Ethernet service. You know, I think an Ethernet equivalent service is absolutely fine. So I do think it has the potential to be very disruptive. And I think the partners are well placed, as are we, by the way. We're not trying to protect any revenues. We can really go out that market.
Awesome.
Yeah, exciting.
Good. Exciting times. Paul, welcome again.
Thank you. Pleasure to be
Welcome
here.
on board.
Thank you.
Great to have you. There's the new MD, the partner division, and Steve, great to have you focusing 100% of your energy
Absolutely.
on our consumer division.
Thanks, Richard.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.